Take me to the next level.
Ladies and lords, welcome to the channel. This is for the kingdom, your boy PrinceV. So today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, as you may have heard, it was announced about, I think a week or two ago? No, about 10 days ago. And look, personally speaking, I'm extremely hyped. I'm just excited for the first party games. I don't know what could be announced, but that's the exciting part. I think if we look at Nintendo's normal cadence for releasing first party games on launch, usually there's about one big game, then littered by a couple, just extra stuff on the side, whereas third party, not really second party, because that's kind of different nowadays, maybe third party. But I think we really talk about what could be in the launch window. Now, I might do a prediction video for the what's the word I'm looking for the actual launch day. But I think the most exciting part is the launch window. Usually the launch window is about, let's say, 5 to 6 months when a console normally releases. So for me, I think we should break it down, do first party first and then do third party. So for on the first party side, I think for launch window, it's pretty clear. Mario Kart 9, that was in the reveal trailer, so it's not really a major guess. I also think in the launch window, in terms of Switch 2 exclusive first party launch games, there might be the game that they tested online for the playtest. Now apparently it's called Nintendo Campus, but we have to see what it's actually going to be called once they show us. And maybe in terms of another first party launch title day one, maybe you might get a complete package for Nintendo Switch Sports. Now, I know the first party side doesn't sound as exciting, but we have to remember that the Switch 2 is backwards compatible, digitally and physically. So, moving on to the now cross-gen launch games. Now, with the cross-gen, I don't think there's going to be many, but I want to say the 3 games in contention to be considered cross-gen launch games for the Switch 2 or the NS2, however you want to call it. First and foremost, it's pretty obvious that one of them will be Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Now, with Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, because we've barely seen any gameplay and any fanfare from Nintendo, I think it's pretty clear at the next Nintendo Direct, which is rumored to be February, we're going to see a lot of gameplay, and I mean a lot. So my theory is the Nintendo Direct in February may just open with Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and the next one in April for the NS2, I think that just might be a general Direct covering the system itself and games and whatnot. Now, I think the other cross-gen launch game for the NS2 will also be Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Now, that game was stuck on the Wii U for years, and people have been clamoring for it for absolutely so many years. Like I can't even describe how long people have been clamoring for it. Now, me personally, I never actually played it. I had a Wii U. I never played it, but I wanted to play it because that opening trailer, the first teaser trailer when it was just called X, man, it stuck with me. Absolutely stuck with me. So I think that will be a cross-gen launch window game. And then lastly, I know some people have problems with this game, but I think Donkey Kong Country's Returns HD, I think that's already out already, I believe, by the time this video goes up. But that's also a game close enough to the supposed summer launch of the NS2 and then the officially confirmed NS2 Direct in April. So I think those 3 would be the actual cross-gen launch games. Now, with the third-party launch window, that's where things get really interesting. Now, there's nothing concrete because there hasn't been a direct, but there have been some rumors floating around. Some say there might be a Rockstar game, Red Dead 2, or maybe GTA 5. Some say there might be an Assassin's Creed game coming out in the launch window, potentially Mirage, or maybe, I'm not sure, maybe another collection, or maybe even Valhalla, because I think that game was cross-gen as well. So maybe that game's going to come to the Switch 2 in the launch window. I think we might also see, I think a dark horse we might see for the NS2. I know EA will always have FIFA, well now it's called FC 25 or 26 for this year's one. But I think a dark horse from EA, there are two games I think EA could bring to the table within the launch window. One of them being the Mass Effect collection. I think there's a genuine possibility to be a part of the NS2 launch window. It's a collection of 3 great games I personally haven't played. I have it on Xbox, but I haven't played it. A collection of 3 great games. It helped diversify the actual launch window lineup of games from a third party, so I think it could be an option. But the other game I think that could be there is Need for Speed. Now, the Nintendo Switch doesn't have many street races. I know there's a couple free-to-play games with Asphalt. There's also a remaster of Need for Speed, I think, Pursuit or Hot Pursuit. There's also, and the last one might have been Burnout Paradise. But in terms of something more current, I think EA could turn up with Need for Speed. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Need for Speed Unbound or Need for Speed Heat. Potentially Need for Speed Heat, because there might be an easier port to the console, so we have to see. But that's, I think, a dark horse game that could appear. And yeah, I think overall I'm really excited about the NS2 because it's rumored to be more powerful than the PS4. And Nintendo with that kind of technology could give us something incredible, not just graphically, but in terms of gameplay innovation. Like I always say personally with my friends, is that Nintendo see video game consoles as a toolbox for imagination. So it could really be interesting what they bring with that kind of technology and that kind of power. And yeah, so ultimately, I'm excited. I think just once we get more news about what they're going to do and what the console itself is going to do in terms of features, the Joy-Con, the screen, the second USB-C port at the top, I think then we'll have a better idea of what Nintendo are going to try and do with the console. But ultimately, I'm hyped, I'm excited. Ladies and lords, thank you for tuning in. We have more content coming for the kingdom as we have here. My name is PrinceV, and see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.